10 years ago, I wanted to be in a rock and roll band, and that happened. And then 5 or 6 years ago, I wanted to be in a rock and roll band that was real famous, and that happened. I got a little scared when that happened.
I think every day you wake up hungry, you know? I mean, if you don't, there'd be no reason for my making records. There'd be no reason for my coming here to talk about the records. I truly, like it or not, am a romantic. You know, I still believe in the dream, and thinking that any kid watching this right now in his garage can do this. You know, I'm sorry, but it's hopelessly, you know, true. But when you have a title like I Keep the Faith that says, you know, do something, do anything to make it a little better, it's not just seeing the sunny side, it's admitting that there is a darker side in the world and saying, you know it and I know it. We don't need to harp on it as much as we need to say, do something to make it a little better. Because if you don't, it's going to continue to go down, you know, spiral down. And I just think that there's got to be some hope out there.
It's refreshing for us to be a part when we've never done that, and to come back and be able to play and have fun again. You know, it's like we have another 10 years to do now. It's the beginning of chapter 1.
Yeah, the break was a well-needed breath of fresh air, I think, for everybody. You know, we really got burnt out by being on the road for so long. I mean, it seemed like we didn't stop for 4 years because of Slippery When Wet, the recording of Slippery When Wet, and then we went on tour for 16.5 months, and then we literally took only 3 weeks off. And John and I started to write in New Jersey again, and then we went back into the studio in another 16.5 months. I think that whole 4-year stretch, and also just the effect of the success and the different energies that come at you with that kind of, you know, we were riding on a rocket of phenomena at that point, you know. So it was definitely, we were burnt out from that, and we needed that little break, you know, the respective solo projects that went on.
I think knackered is the word here.
Knackered, yes.
A lot of things have happened to me personally in the last 4 years in my life, and seeing them, you get the overview that you better start paying attention to what's going on in the world, and by walking away from this for a couple of years, we're able to get back into the mainstream and see those things and relate to them. Very much so. The disillusionment that a lot of us suffered has come across in those lyrics, yeah.
We were never a fame-based band. We were always a music-based band. We were also a touring-based band. We never were a fame-based band. And it seems like, you know, John is basically in the forefront of that whole thing anyway. You know, so he gets the brunt of the fame, you know.
It certainly isn't a case of, you know, security guards and limousines and finding us in the gossip column because, you know, I went jogging with 10 big minders, as they call them here. You know, I think it's afforded us the right to play whenever we want, wherever we want, which makes it a lot of fun. You know, going out and playing clubs if I feel like playing clubs, and playing stadiums if we want to do those. That's a wonderful perk.